Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So this portable projector has turned into a surprisingly handy gadget around the house. I'm a first-time projector buyer, and a friend of mine spoke highly of this, so I did my due diligence after seeing mixed reviews on YouTube. I was hesitant, but I pulled the trigger because of the word of mouth, and I've ended up impressed in some pretty practical ways. First off, the portability is the real star. You can literally set this up anywhere, which is exactly what I needed in a newly rehabbed basement that isn't a fixed cinema room yet. The autofocus and auto keystone sensors are quick and easy, so you're not fiddling with it for ages to get a straight picture. In a dark room, the picture quality is pretty good. It's not a bright room projector, but in a controlled space it shines, especially when you go with a big image, like 7 feet wide or more on a plain wall. The biggest trade-off to know is brightness. If you're trying to fill a bright living space with a large screen, you'll probably want something brighter or darker surroundings. It's perfectly usable for casual movie nights and streaming in a dim room. But don't expect a blockbuster theater vibe in a sunny room. Bigger, stationary projectors can do more here, and this is clearly aimed at portability over brute brightness. Sound is a mixed bag in my experience. The built-in speaker is decent for casual YouTube clips and quick viewing, but for anything more cinematic, I'd pair it with an external speaker or soundbar. It's not awful, just not the same depth you'd get with a dedicated speaker system. I've also used Bluetooth options with it, which helped a lot for bigger groups. A couple of practical quirks to mention. There is no built-in battery, so you either stay plugged in or grab a separate power pack. The 25,000 milliamp hours option is enough for a little over an hour of light use, but truthfully, I keep it plugged in most of the time. The remote is responsive, and I've had a smooth connection to my iPhone for screen sharing. I also added a micro HDMI cable to hook up my MacBook without any fuss. It's nice and quiet, the fan doesn't add much noise as a distraction. Where it gets a bit frustrating is the setup on every time reality. I have to reset keystone and screen size on startup, and sometimes the adjustments feel unresponsive in the menu. It's not a deal breaker for me, but it's enough to make you pause and think about mounting it more permanently or returning it if that keystone issue sticks around. All things considered, this portable projector is exactly what I wanted. A compact, user-friendly way to bring cinema vibes to different rooms without locking me into a permanent home theater. If you want an IMAX style, you'll want something else, but for portability, convenience, and solid image in the right lighting, this thing is plenty capable. And that wraps up today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. See you next time.